Wastelanders, to the next episode of Let's Build a Settlement here in the 88 of Vaults. Vault 88? Yeah! There, we got ourselves an elevator that makes it almost all the way up. We're actually going to have to put this bad boy up on the second level here. Once we figure out what we're going to do, our layout. Probably going to put it right where this one is. And unfortunately, I'll have to take one flight of stairs up to get to the elevator because there is no 5-story version of this elevator, sadly. This is like craftable cage elevators or something like that. It will be in the description of new mods that I have added in order to do it. But, yeah, we do have this matching up to all the levels. Why no other elevator does that, I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, so it has been a little while since I have made a video. I had a little family emergency, had to take the wife to the ER, everything's fine, everything is great, so, well, mostly. But nothing really too much to worry about, so thank you to all those who reached out, very much appreciated. And, we're gonna do some mole rat killing here. Everybody was telling me that scrapping these guys was what was allowing them to keep coming back, I mean, to actually, like, shoot them. And they shouldn't return after that, but yeah, anyway, big thank you to everybody that reached out. Much appreciated. You guys are awesome. And yeah, we're going to be working in here once we finish killing all the moldy ratties. Once we find them, that is. Usually they're finding me within no time whatsoever, but they be hiding. Oh, there we go. Trapped. Oh, yeah. Ooh, almost got. Okay. Getting a little XP there, too. Alright. That must be all of them, I hope. Now we can scrap them, and they should hopefully stay gone. Let's go ahead and get rid of these nasty buggers. That guy out of the way. Definitely get rid of that one there. Though he does match the decor, though, I have to say. Yeah, this is one of my favorite sections of Vault 88 that I discovered when doing my digging, etc. There we go. And I don't know, my first build like a couple of years ago, and I was so like blown away by the fact that this was actually here, and it's just so cool. And I make sure to always utilize it as best I can. All right, let's go into power manufacturing, maybe. We'll stick a little manufacturing line here. Let's turn off our service snapping. Let's see. Does that have a throughway? That does not. Nope, neither does that. Alright, we're gonna have to go to USO. So I said, I think in the last video or whatever, that I wanted to put some sort of machinery here. And we're gonna see what we got. Manufacturing machinery. Oh, we're talking. Maybe they bring all the slag or whatever up here and turn it into stuff or something. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Get on my face. Oh yeah, we already got power going. Yeah, we might have to do some changing here. Or we can move this guy over here. See, now I'll turn our surface snapping on. So let's put this maybe... Oh. And... I want some conveyor belts. I need one that goes up. That guy. Oh, baby. Oh, but it's going the wrong way. Oh, fudge. Hang on. Gotta fix that. I didn't realize I was gonna be mucked up like that. What are you doing? Downward. Ah, dummy. That says downward. Upward? Must be if there's a... Really? We can only go down? I guess I have to use one of these, but that's gonna make it, like, way too high. And... yeah, you need a zigzag like that. Okay. Not really what I wanted to do. But... Oops, there we go. I want Now we want some downward spiral. 9-inch nails reference law. Alright, so we're gonna have to space this out a little differently. Ooh, yeah, I just realized we're like right getting in our path too. Alright, we do have right angles and stuff. Maybe we can take away that and... Oops. No, I don't want to do that. But how are we gonna get up to there? Let's see, we need like a little straight piece. Okay. And... we got an angle. Ooh, too much of an angle. You have curves. I like curves. Baby, do I like curves. Oh, man, there's so much wrong with me. This might not work. Might have to just put some, like, fake machinery in here. Maybe we'll do something somewhere else with that kind of stuff. Alright, let's see. What do we have? Manufacturing. Yeah, we got, like, a bunch of decorative stuff. We'll just put, like, some big old honking beast of a machine here. That looks like it's doing something. Ooh, I like that guy. It's got controls. Alright. Make that guy. Stick it right here. You know, we're going to put it, like, right into the thingamabobber. So it looks like it was meant to be. And then we'll find some way to put some sort of support or something under. Or we'll just add more machinery to it. Let's see, what do we got? Ooh, I like that bad boy, too. You know what? We can just do that. But then again, we got controls that you can't reach. Okay, never mind. Dummy. It's got controls you can't reach. Sure. So we want something that just looks like it does something. I mean, that kind of works, but it's too big. Way too big. Alright, what else we got? As I make noises in your ears. My apologies. Yeah. I don't know. We'll leave that for now, and we'll try to find some sort of support or base to put under. What in the world can I use? What else we got? Oh, I leveled up. Yeah, I don't care. I have no idea what to use. Maybe we'll just put like a big old concrete floor. Piers. Oops. Yeah, no. Really? I'm not gonna snap to that. Alright, probably because that's in the way. I don't know. How does that look? Hey, that's not too bad. Just gotta center it though. It does look kind of janky. Yeah, whatever. Alright, that'll do. Alright, so down here. Still haven't decided if I want to put some sort of flooring down here or something. You know, maybe we'll put some other type of machinery too. And I am thinking maybe we'll get rid of these and put ramps in place. Because you gotta get the stuff out of here, right? Kind of makes sense that you'd want to take it out. We're gonna put some lockers in here too. Oh, and I put these in between videos. They do work. We can get decontaminated as we're going back and forth. And I actually do have a really cool design thing that I want to build in that room in between the two tunnels. So, yeah, since I'm kind of lost in what I want to do here, we're going to go do that instead for now. So let's go ahead and come back in here. Because I had been looking at this in between videos before when I was supposed to record this like last week or whatever. 2 weeks ago at this point in time. But I didn't get around to that. So, and one of you had suggested some awesome vault stuff that I could add, and I tried it, and some of the stuff has worked, as well as some Institute stuff recommendations. The Institute stuff I could not get to work, simply because of the fact that I don't have, I don't want to say like a connection to Bethesda really anymore, because I don't use, I haven't updated it, is basically what I'm getting to. And so, because I haven't updated my game, I I can't really get access to things like the creation stuff. Not that I would ever use the creation stuff either. So I wasn't able to get into any of that stuff, is the long story short. So, but thank you for the recommendation either way. But I did do at least the vault recommendation stuff that actually gives you more snapping points and some other goodies and whatnot. So mucho apreciado for that. There we go. So, let's see. Need way. That. Ooh, it's not gonna let me. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. We need another corner piece. Like so. And back to the side pieces. Which just sounds dirty. There we go. Corner piece. There we go. Now we got ourselves a nice little room here. Need this guy. Boom! We have created a room. Excellent. And we got our decontamination in here. And come on over this way. And I'm thinking too I might stick another door here. Let's see. I have a thing of just doors I do. Of course it doesn't want to snap to anything here. Let's see. Maybe I need... I think there's just a door section. There we go. Of course that doesn't snap either. Move that for a second. There we go. Oh, no! What are you doing? Snap the... There we go. Alright. This way, we can at least lock this off in, like, every which way. Nice. There. Door here. Doors for everybody. Nice door there. Is that a gap there? No. Okay, cool. Alright, we got a room here. Let's go ahead and do another quick survey. Or I should say our first survey of the day. New survey. Okay. As I try to balance two things at once here. Excuse me for uno momento. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I guess I did have done a little work I can show you guys. Right there. This one I'm just about ready to showcase for you. So we got a heck of a thing that, I don't know, outposts ammonia, it's ammonia, whatever you want to call it. Alrighty. So yeah, there was a cool mod that was recommended to me that had a whole bunch of Institute stuff, I guess, in it, and unfortunately I can't, like I said, get access to it. I did look around on Nexus and whatnot, and couldn't really find what I was looking for either. So I'll have to kind of finagle things here and there. Decorations. Electronics. Not quite what I'm looking for. There we go. Just gonna throw a bunch of these bad boys in here. Just because they look cool. You got lots of shiny, pretty lights. They do stuff. Let's see. Big ones in here too. I'm just gonna throw these on here. Why not? Right. Cool. So maybe this will be like some sort of monitoring station or something for in here. And like I said, this is all decontamination. I want to decorate this too. I haven't figured out what to put in there either. So we'll go back into here. And let's see. We're gonna need actually Institute stuff. Let's throw a bunch of this stuff up on some walls. Makes it look like there's something going on here. Whatever. Don't care if it looks perfect or not. As long as it looks something like that. Oh, look at that. There's a agreeable. Well, let's do Go over there with your friend. That guy there. That way it looks like we're getting some fresh air. So yeah, I got all this kinds of stuff too. Actually, I'll give you guys a basic idea of what we are going to have going on here. So obviously this is going to be the main area where we're going to have like a lot of our living quarters and whatnot. And then we're going to come down over this way. There's going to be an elevator. Oh no, sorry. A set of stairs and whatnot that lead you down this way. And I'm missing my plans. Where did my plans go? Uh-oh, you got a problem here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, all the stuff that I had set up have disappeared. So I was going to give you guys a whole walkthrough as to where everything was going. Huh. I don't know what happened here. Well, dang it. That's not good. That means I lost a save somehow. Okay, well, here's where the elevators are. And down here is going to be the indoor park. And that's going to lead to water up there. Down over this way is going to be shops. And then down that way I think is going to be like sciencey stuff and whatnot. Wow, I don't know what happened to all that save with all that information. I lost a bunch of stuff. But anyway, yeah, we're going to have an elevator here. I think we're probably going to end up going with this one, so we can at least get a little sort of fancy. Either one will work in this case, but I think we'll go with that one. And, you know, we're going to dress all that up, etc. Man, really have no idea what the heck happened to all my stuff there. It's so weird. Alright. Well, whoops, doodle. Back in here. Alright, what else we got in here? Yeah, we'll be using stuff like that at some point. Possibly even going to be using some of those decorations as well. Yeah, cameras. Cameras are good. It's a nice Big Brother's watching type deal stuff. Awesome. Stick that guy there. That guy. Aw. Put another one right here. Another one right here. Cameras for days. Okay, sneeze guards. We got a teleporter pad. Nah, we're not going to be using that. Let's see, mechanists. We are going to be using some of these robot dudes that are here. These guys. I love these guys. Put you right here. You're pushing buttons, buddy. You're pushing my buttons. Nice. The Institute has come far. You've beaten the mechanist and stolen all his ideas. Perfect. That way they have less work that they have to do. Yeah, we'll put you here in these buttons. Excellent. These things are so cool looking. We'll put one over here. He's the boss. He's over here pushing big one. I just wish they made noise. That would be actually really cool if they did. But it is what it is. Okay. Now we'll go back in here. We're just going to apparently keep going back and forth. Turn on our surface snapping there. We're just going to lay a bunch of stuff in here like this. This is going to help us function, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, give me that guy. We don't want that facing. We can actually see the gauge. Okay. Something like that. Put that guy there. Give me that guy there. This helps circulate the air, I guess. From one side to the other. Why not? Okay. Yeah, we're going to be putting some lighting in there as well. I wanted to do, let's see, furniture. Probably going to have to go into, actually, let's see, what's in here? We got beds, seats, tables. Nah, I don't think we're going to use any of those. Scalenius. You know what? Just in case. Put that guy there. We will be using some of this type of stuff too as well in like the sciencey department when we get to it. For now, yeah. But I do want some lockers or something. Those are under 18. lockers. We have lockers. Should have lockers in there somewhere. I have to change some of our design. This way we can, you know, change into our outfits. I guess, not really outfits, but, you know, say, the decontamination outfits. Really? Huh. Shelves. Middle. Oh, there was a locker. Well, bits of a locker. And they don't even snap together, so heck with those. I want the ones that actually... Where's my lockers? I'll be a monkey's uncle. I know I have them. I've used them before numerous times. I don't know why they're not suddenly showing up, y'all. Actually, you know what? That'd be kind of cool. We're gonna... This is where you hang your outfits. Outfits, I keep saying that. Your decontamination... your radiation suits. That's what I was looking for. You can put them on a rack or whatever. Then maybe we'll set up something that looks like they're being sprayed as well. That'd be kind of cool. We'll just put these here. And then, yeah, let's get rid of that ghoul ambush. We don't really need that. Okay, display cases, power armor. We're actually going to be putting some power armor people in here. Inside there. And, we'll put some people with some radiation suits too if we can. Huh. I don't know why I can't find my things. Weird. Well, let's check, like, maybe Homemaker. Furniture, seats, containers. Aha! There we go. There's some lockers. That's for your personal belongings. We'll just stick that there. And we'll take that guy. Oh. So let's get rid of that then. And let's move that. One big wall of lockers. Perfect. Okay, this guy, I guess, can go over here then. Maybe that's going to be part of our thing. I'm going to turn these off. It's actually kind of bugging me. There we go. Yeesh. Alright. Let's do another survey. Yeah, new save. Okay. Where you have lockers, we should probably have benches. Here's benches. Nope. Oh, nope. There we go. Perfect. Let's put one there. One there. Keep moving everything. Why do I have a cryo case? I don't know. Why not? It's my vault and I'll do what I want. Perhaps. Not too close to that though. Alright, so maybe in there. Okay, let's turn on our grid snapping. Oof. That actually made it worse. Eesh. Okay, let's turn that off then. That's better. Alright. We have some decontamination. Now, let's see if we can make some radiation suits. We are going to... What am I going to do? Oh, yeah, you big dummy. I need to make a chemistry station first. So, actually, we're going to be making an armor smith. Crafting... Armor smith. Perfect. Nah, we're going to craft a bunch of those, if we can. Let's see. Leather, metal, raider, vault tech. We have vault tech. Security. Security. Not very helpful. Let's see. Helmets with hair. Nice. Let's see. Other, maybe. Nope. Brotherhood of Steel. Institute. Well, what do we have in here? Clean room suit. Maybe. Make a couple of those just in case. Let's see. Father's lab coat. Ooh, what did... There we go. Oops. Let's see what else we got in here. Lab coat. Damaged hazmat suit. Hey! Okay. Not quite what I was looking for, but maybe. Oh, that's all power armor stuff. Let's see. We want. Got synth. Oh yeah, all this stuff. Maybe a couple of helmets there. You never know. Might use them. Helmets. Nope, not really what I was looking for. Okay. So let's do some transfer in here. Oh, didn't. Alright, let's see. Apparel. Hazmat suit. Nice. Looks more like a spaceman, but whatever. Cool. Right, you. We're gonna give. Let's see, a hooded clean room suit. Perfect. That's cool. You are gonna get clean room suit. Okay, and then we're gonna maybe, oops, give you one of those synth helmets. Yeah, there we go. Ah, cool. All right. Next, what are you gonna put on you? Let's see. Yeah, why not? We'll just get one of these. Perfect. Love it. Cool. All right. Now, let's see. How? I don't think I downloaded that mod. Somebody told me about a mod that you can actually get, like, some dripping or spraying water. So, if you're watching this, let me know what that was again, because I don't remember. And it'd be much appreciated if I could set something up so that it looks like they're actually being sprayed over here. Cool. Alright, let's go into lights, ceiling. There we go. There's like a much larger version of that somewhere. I think... Oh, not there, not there. Maybe. Utility. Oh, wait, no, it's under, like, decorations or something. Really dig to find it. So I want to do, like, some big strings of lights in here. And we'll have to create, like, our own light pattern from them. Shoot, I don't know where they're located. Alright, well, let's look elsewhere. Ceiling lights. That's a little better. I think that's actually probably about the same. Stick that there. Not even touching the ceiling. Barely even looks like it. We'll do that. There we go. I'll just place a whole bunch of these, like, as we zip along. We'll put this one like this in between. Right, like so. Perfect. Maybe another one over there. There we go. We'll have to put in a power source so that we can actually get some light off these bad boys here. That like that. Let's straighten that out. There we go. Now put another one right here. Ooh, we're gonna have to move you. Move you. Perfect. That way we can put this bad boy here. Nice. That one there. I'll stick another guy way up here in this corner. Another one here. We're gonna have to change the design. There we go. And move that up too, because it doesn't really look like it's touching much of anything on the other side. Yeah, not even close. Come on. Right there. Up, up, and away. Good enough. I don't want to lose that light bulb. I guess such bad angles in here for some of this stuff. I might have to put in some individual lights too, just to make this work. So we'll figure that out as we zip along. We got lights there. We got some lights over here. Let's stick another one up over here. We'll put one there. Here, I don't really care where they are. We're just plopping them wherever, just to try and get some light in here. Once we add a power source, of course. It's gonna make it look like they just strung these things up wherever they possibly could, without a care in the world. Okay, so I guess yes, we are gonna continue heading this way. Stick that guy. That good enough. Stick another one. Yeah. Cool. Obviously, we're gonna stick one here. And there. There. And that one. There. Okay. Let's stick one. R. Cool. Alright. So we got some lights. One that way. Oh, we need to go this way too. One there. Got a low ceiling here. Cool. One there. No rhyme or reason. It just did whatever. Because I don't really care. Neither should you. You just want to put these in. Then, yeah, like I said, we'll put in some, like, individual spoot lights as well. Alright, we are going to go to power and generators, and we're going to use our bad boy fuse box. Now, we've got to be really careful where we put it, because once we put it, we don't move it. So we're going to take it, and we're going to stick it right there. Turn off our light. See how we did. Not bad. These aren't the best lights. I mean, they are definitely putting out some light here and there, so that's cool. And then we'll just have to pretend that it's actually doing a good job and putting down light where we need it. So we'll have to use like some SOE lighting. And then of course our spotlights and whatnot. Let's see. Lights. Yeah, we could use some of these guys too. Perfect. Let's throw some of these every once in a while. These very much fit the ambiance here. Perfect. Definitely want some there. One there. Whoops. Careful. I'm not going to put too much here because, like I said, I think I want to build some sort of, like, room or something here. So we might even end up, like, moving that. But for now, that'll do. And same thing over here. We'll put another one against the wall. Oh, maybe we don't want one here, because I do want some of these rocks to be able to glow. So we'll just put them in like really good strategic points in between these two. Perfect. Got to try to keep the ambiance, you know? And we're just doing basic jobs so that we can see where we're going. Like out throughout here, I think that's plenty of light. So we'll leave that as is. We'll put another guy right there. Maybe one there. And we're coming up this way. Maybe stick one there. Nice. And so we move that rock. Stick that guy there like that. Maybe here. This way. One there. And right there. Nice. We can actually sort of see what's going on in here. And like I said, I want to try to keep as much of that green glow as possible, because that is really cool. Alright. We got some hazmat suits. We got some lockers. We need some more light in here as well. And then we got this room in here. some roboties hard at work. Put some more decorations in here, as well as some lights in here, because it is pretty darn dark. So, but that'll be in the next video, because I'm already out of time and got stuff to do. You got errands to run. So there we go. We are making some headway. And don't forget, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the big room. We are definitely going to be tackling that. Just, I love the uranium room. This is just so cool. So I do want to spend quite a bit of time like decorating and building down in here and whatnot before we go back to the main room and then start doing the other stuff. So yeah, all in due time. But that's going to do it for this episode. I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, don't get irradiated.